Hello friends, welcome to Code with Karthiki. Already we have seen identifier naming rules and conventions in Python. So we are going to see all these rules practically in these sessions, and conventions we will see in next session. Here first rule is you can't use keywords as an identifier name. So whatever these rules we are going to see in context of variable names, but the same rules are applicable to function names, classes names and module names also, right? So now for example, here I am taking variable. First we will see valid variable name or valid identifier name for variable, then we will go for invalid. For example, here I am taking name is equal to Ram, I am taking, right? So now this is valid variable name and I will print this on the console, and I will run this program. So now it is giving Ram, right? So what our rule is saying, no keywords are allowed. For example, instead of taking here name as a identifier or variable name, so if I have taken here if, so if is one keyword in Python. So here already VS Code giving me error, syntax error, invalid syntax. Still we will run this program and we will check what happens. For sure we are going to get syntax error, right? Here syntax error, invalid syntax. So now here from this we have verified no keywords are allowed as a variable name, right? So now next is valid characters. So whenever you are giving this identifier names, so it should be valid, that name should contain valid characters. So what are the valid characters for identifier naming? A to Z, small a to Z, capital A to Z, digits from 0 to 9 and underscore. So these are the valid characters for identifier naming. So already we have seen valid identifier. So now for example, if I have taken here city star is Pune. So now here I have given, so here VS Code directly giving me error, syntax error, invalid syntax, means this as a identifier name is not allowed because star is a one special character which is not allowed. So still we will run this. So now if I run this program, so I am getting invalid syntax, right? Means special characters are not allowed, means these valid characters are allowed only. For example, if I have taken here city 1, so then if I have taken here city 1, then if I run this, now it is valid, right? Means your variable name can contain these valid characters only. So this we have seen. Then next rule is identifier name should not start with number. So it can contain number but it should not start with number. So for example, I have taken one city is equal to Delhi, and if I try to print, so already it is giving error. So VS Code, it is smart editor, so it is before running it is giving us error. So it is giving syntax error, invalid decimal literal. So if I run this, I am getting syntax error, invalid syntax. So your variable name should not start with number but it can contain number. So for example, if I have taken city 1 2, like that I have taken 1 2, now it is valid, right? So Delhi, right? So this also we have verified identifier name should not start with number. Next is no special characters are allowed except underscore. So for example, I have a roll number. So which special character is allowed? Only underscore. So if I have taken here 101, so this is valid because underscore is allowed. So if I run this program, so I got here 101. So this is valid variable name. But if instead of underscore, if I have given here space, space is also one special character, it is not allowed. Here VS Code directly giving us error, syntax error. So now here invalid syntax, right? So if I use here dollar, what happens? Dollar is also not allowed. So these special characters are not allowed, right? So here we are getting error, invalid syntax, right? Means here you can use underscore only. If you want to connect two words, instead of space you have to use here underscore, right? So this also we have verified. Then case sensitivity. So Python is case sensitive language. So whenever you are giving variable name, you have to think about this case sensitivity. So for example, I have here variable name as age is equal to 22 I have taken, and print age. And if I have taken variable with age is equal to 23, right? So these two variables are not same. So this is containing all small case letter and this is containing capital A. Both variables are different, right? So if I print this, so these are valid because whatever the valid characters are there, it is containing. We are just seeing case sensitivity. So now if I run this, so 22 and 23. So you have to think about this whenever you are giving variable names about this case sensitivity. For example, if I have given here capital H and 23, I have 24 I have given, and print using f string. If I print all these variables on the console, age, then age, see, all these three variables are different, right? Right? So in this way we got these three variable values. So think about this case sensitivity. So these three are different. Spelling is same but case is different. Because of this, these all three variables are different, right? In this way we have seen what are the identifier naming rules in Python. If you like the content of my channel, please subscribe and press bell icon to get notification. Thanks for watching the video, and if you have any doubt you can comment below.